As we can see, it's starting to fill up there. We really should have it moving. I might actually let that off a little bit just to get it rolling. We're going to end up with a bit of a lump there. I generally like to go by a little bit of feel, just at the start until it's all full. Then we can grab our tape measure shortly and we can start measuring these stretch marks. Righto, that's about 20 tonne just gone into there. So we can then go in for our next grain cart load or chaser bin load. We can check our stretch here. So currently at the moment, we only have a small amount of stretch on that, but we can go up or down with pressure on our brakes to compensate what stretch we need. So unstretched, that is at 26 centimetres. Currently here at the moment sorry, that was 25. We're at just over 25 at the moment. So it's really not getting much stretch, but on our next chaser bin load, we can crank that up a little bit. That's actually going up a bit there. That's actually got stretch on it. But we are not at our maximum stretch yet. Our maximum stretch is 27.5. At the start, as you noticed, I started to pull the bag backwards, and the reason I'd done that was to stop a crease, because quite often you'll get a crease in here at the start of the bag. And usually when you get creases in the bag, you're trying to eliminate as many as possible, because that's where you'll have rodent problems. Righto. Now we've got to that stage, I'll just run through with you a couple of little tips to prevent some things hopefully from happening for people in the field. We just want to make sure our strap positioning, and the reason we look at this is for mainly bulging around the sides, grain coming forward, a few little things like that. So the strap positioning is extremely important, as we spoke about earlier. It's got to go through the hole on the bottom of the tray, up and over the machine. We like this one a little bit shorter at the bottom to be on top of the plastic. And as we go up, another one here to hold it just in front of the plastic. And then another one at the top just to hold it as well. All that one is doing is just keeping the strap in the right position. And it should be on the single layer of plastic. The elastic cord should be on the single layer of plastic at the top. The other thing mainly to look at to help with bulging and stuff around the sides is height. We want to make sure that when you look back at the machine, that the machine is slightly kicked up at the back. The higher you've got it at the back, the better it will actually help. So in this case, that's around about, where are we? About 21 centimetres, roughly. You can even be slightly higher. Also, another good practice to get into, it's a good visual thing. I usually like to do it on the other side. I'll do it to this side to show you. But count back 3 or 4 folds from the inside. And we stick a bit of cardboard in there. If you put it in on the chaser bin side, it will look a lot better. But as soon as that drops out on the other side, that's the end of your bag. Stop. There is marks on the other end, but to be honest, every bag is different and every grain runs differently. So I would suggest this is a better tool to use. So the position we've got there now is pretty much ideal positioning. Only thing I probably would change for this later is slightly tilt it a bit more further forward, because it's fairly level there right now. And the only reason I would do that is because of the grain chute, to let water out if it rains. So that is pretty much where you want it to be. as we stand there now. We have, which wasn't in the earlier models, Akrons. You can hang your bucket up there. This is our grain chute. So you can take a running sample as you go. So currently you've seen how we've placed this bag down. Happened quite quick and effectively. This is a 75 metre bag. The machines now are designed to go do your 100 metre, up to 150 metre, and handle it quite well. You know, because of the ease of the cradle, the tray positioning, all that kind of thing helps with the longer bags, and we're finding a really big trend now that's shifting that direction. We're not limited to any particular paddock sizes, whatever, and you want to move your machine to another paddock, for example. You've only got half it full, whatever. All we need to do is actually loosen off the brakes, let it roll forward. Don't have your toes under the wheel. Let it roll forward. We want to leave about 2 to 3 metres of plastic from the end of the grain. So it'll just slowly creep forward, then we'll start the tractor up and actually drive it a little bit. A bit more. And that'll do. We'll go about there. So you just want to make sure from the end of the grain under there that you've got enough to get onto your outloader. So you want around about a metre and a half, 2 metres of plastic. So where it is probably pretty good. I usually like to follow a crease line, and then we just start cutting it. Just keep following that line all the way around. And there we go. We can drive that tractor away then. And then we'll seal the end of this plastic up, same way we sealed the start. Bag resealing again, basically the same as what we done when we started. Start from one side to the other, use your drums. Yeah, just keep going till we finish. Okay, so now we've finished sealing. Just a couple of quick little tips on what we do at the end to basically all we want to try and do is stop a lot of flapping and keep it tight to the ground as much as we can. Now we've finished sealing, the aim is to get it reasonably tight onto the ground to stop a lot of creases and flapping of the plastic. Depending on how long you want it down for, the more work you might do in this area. But some people will use timbers. They'll roll it up, put tyres on. In this case, at the moment, we're just going to put some drums on top just to hold it down and keep it reasonably firm to the ground.
And there you have it.